So even within, this is from the Radio Nostri newspaper, which accompanied the radio station broadcast. And so you have kind of commentaries on this growing adoption of new instruments too. So like on the left, it's like the diversity of all these instruments. And then here in the center, you have someone trying to figure out how to balance instruments, especially in radio with broadcast and microphones and all these new sorts of things happening. So there are a lot of commentaries within these archival sources. Okay, so going back to the accordion, I want to stick with this instrument in particular to talk a little bit about the adoption and adaptation of the instrument. So the most famous accordion player in Musica Arabiya, Arabic music, was Farouk al-Salama. And he began his career playing Shabi music on Muhammad Ali Street and was eventually accepted in Kulthum's ensemble when he won her over by playing quarter tones on the accordion, which had never been done before. And it's kind of cute, he credits the sea in Alexandria because he went and the humidity changed the pitches of his instrument and gave him this idea to create quarter tones. I think it's very cute. So bear with me for this part because I want to explain this musical term, quarter tone. So a quarter tone is a note that you can't play on a piano. If you think of the keys on a piano, they are divided into half steps, what are called half steps. So a quarter tone is basically if you divide the half step again. So like if you were to add an extra key between the existing keys on the piano. So quarter tones are very prevalent in Arabic music, in the maqam system. But the tricky thing is that even though we say quarter tones or quarter steps, there are actually so many nuanced microtones that are used in Arabic music. So if we had to put it in ratios, it would be complicated, like a 7/16 tone or 5/8, or I don't know. Purely hypothetical, no one talks this way. But all this to say that when musicians say quarter tones, they're usually referring to many subtle microtones rather than just the equally divided quarter tone. So anyway, one of the major debates in adding new instruments in Arabic music was if they're unable to play a quarter tone or microtones, they really severely limit the capabilities of an ensemble. So the standard accordion, for instance, cannot play quarter tones. It's only half steps or half tones. So it had to be adapted to really be accepted in Arabic music ensembles. So I'm gonna tell you about one more sort of technical musical topic and try to follow along because I'm gonna give you a mini pop quiz later. I'm having teaching withdrawals, so let me give you a quiz. So this idea is that there are fixed and open instruments. So fixed instruments would be any instruments that have fixed intervals. So for example, the keys on a piano are fixed. You can push it down, but it's very hard to change it. You have to hire like a professional piano tuner to come and adjust the pitch if you want. The accordion is also a fixed instrument, and it has keys like the piano, right? And so are fretted instruments like the guitar. So you have a fret that is fixed in place. You can't adjust the way the string vibrates. Then you have semi-fixed instruments like the saxophone or clarinet, where you still have keys and fixed pitch, but you can use your what's called embouchure, like the shape of your mouth, to slightly adjust the pitch and to play microtones. And then the opposite of a fixed pitch instrument is what's called open instrument, maftuha, in Arabic music. So all of the violin family instruments, like the cello, the bass, they're beautiful in my opinion because you can play anywhere on the string that you like. It's not fixed, so you have all these microtones available to you. And perhaps this is part of what contributes to what Omar Khairat said about these being the most expressive instruments, because you do have so much control over exactly where you place the pitch, and in a way it's similar to the human voice in that respect. So there were many attempts to adapt fixed instruments to suit Arabic music.